Good evening. My name is Edwin Aldana. I'm a study software engineer in Manuela Beltrán University, and today I tell you about the Neiva, the capital of the south. The population of Neiva. Neiva had around 400,000 inhabitants. The people lived mainly in the urban area. The urban area of Neiva is 1,533 kilometers or quarters kilometers. It is a medium city. Average climate. The average temperature of Neiva is around 30 Celsius degree. In some season, the temperature it can reach reach four 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 4 Celsius degree. It's very hot. All time is very hot. Um, Mainly in the layers. And the education in Neiva is so. Neiva have eight around 8 universities. The principal university is the is the Surcolombiana. It is public university. Other university are private. For example, the Antonio Nariño and Navarra University. This Navarra is the new university in Neiva. Neiva had 5 technical institutions or technical school, one is the Sena and INCAP. And in the school, Neiva had around 171 school in between public and private school. Natural resources. The principal natural resources of Neiva is the rivers, and the parks and the green areas. Um, Neiva is surrounded by two rivers, the Magdalena and Ceibas. Uh, other rivers is called River of God. It's just a small river and is almost dry and very polluted. Neiva is a dry city. It's very dry. It's near of Neiva is a desert. Tatacoa Desert is called. For this reason, Neiva had few great areas, and the urbanization and commerce. Neiva is mainly a commercial city. Recently, um, and they have openings for shopping mall. This is for shopping mall in the Neiva. Really, Neiva it is growing fast, but Neiva are building many buildings. Um, build house, but principally is buildings. The culture and entertainment. The But the culture in Neiva around the festival of the San Pedro, uh, the main festival of Neiva is San Pedro, um, but it's a little complicated to understand. Mm. Also, the festival is the bamboo, and their traditional dance is San Juanero. But um, generally this party or this festival is called San Pedro. Okay, um, Neiva is called City of Villamil in honor to the singer Jorge Villamil. In the Neiva, there are several monuments in honor of this singer, Jorge Villamil. For example, this is a monument of uh, the uh, singer Jorge Villamil. And in security, in general terms, Neiva is a safe city. Um, but she's a strange ship. It's very serious. Um, However, in the recent years, the number of violent death deaths have increased. Uh, it, the reason is simple. In Neiva, as in other city or similar at other city, the police has been dedicated to control the traffic. This is a problem. The police has been dedicated to control the traffic. In also migration. In migration, at the present, many Venezuelans have arrived to Neiva or have arrived to Colombia, and in Neiva have many Venezuelans. Um, so they work in the street principally of the near of the traffic line. Um, this was not seen before. Before, no, no, these common see Venezuelans in the street of Neiva. It is recently. Mm. It is really worrying, but this happens in the whole country. This is all today, and thank for your attention, and see you later.